Everybody. Good evening and welcome to our call for tonight. And I think it's about maybe it's 7:02. So we are ready to go. And I think I can see your questions. I may not be able to see them if you're on YouTube right now. So um, I will be able to see your questions if you are on Zoom. Okay, and so what we're going to do today is I'm going to do my best once again to get you out of here by 30 minutes. That's always my goal. What I like to do tonight is talk a little bit more about the platforms. I do want to talk about some of the marketing angles or monetization angles for the AI coaching playbook, which we released today. If you're an Ultimate Insider, you got that course automatically. So I do want to talk about some things that I think you should be doing with that course. And especially if you're going to be using it inside of your learning center and your membership. So if you don't have a business coaching playbook or AI business coaching playbook, you can get it at the plrshow.com/BCPB or the plrshow.com/new, either one. And but depending on when you see this, then the course might have changed from the new course may have changed to something else. So if you're seeing this after, well after this has been broadcast, then that new URL will then show something different. And so this is going to be session 2 of the setup sessions. And I want to spend a little more time talking about the platforms. First, I am going to talk about the PLR in specific. So let's talk about that first. And so let's talk about marketing angles specifically for AI coaching playbook. Once again, if you're an Ultimate Insider, I've already added that to your account. Typically, you do not have to do anything to get the monthly course. First and foremost, as I say this with any PLR that you get, especially ours and just about anybody else's, your first strategy really should be to determine how you're going to add it to your learning center. Whatever you're using as your base where you're charging people on, maybe it's monthly or annually, everything goes in there. So anything that you get that's PLR should go in there. It should be organized. You should be thinking about how it's going to affect, how it's going to help your customer, obviously. Now, don't just dump it in there. I don't think that that's what you want to do, but you should put it in there. And so if you're going to have, it can be a checklist from someone else. It can be some of our videos. It can be a guide and videos, however you want to set it up, but everything should go in there. And so even some of the stuff that maybe you might think is out of date, some of those things, you probably have 1 or 2 videos out of a course that are in date. And so as long as they're organized, as long as your customer can find them when they need them, that's what's going to be most important. And so you want to have everything in there. Now, obviously, you do want to curate the content. So you don't want to have it so that people come in the doors and they see all the old content. You do want to curate it so that people see what's up to date and they can get access to it. But your membership should really reflect the sum total of your business, especially if you are purchasing expertise. When you buy PLR, you are purchasing someone's expertise. In some cases, you're purchasing convenience, right? Because what you're doing is you're saying, I don't have time to write a guide on whatever it is, Chat GPT. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to put my name on it. I'm going to add it to my member area. Now, as long as it's saying the things that are consistent with the things you're teaching, then I think it's good. If you're going to buy something that is written that's not technical, where you're not teaching something factual, you do want to make sure that it's saying the right things, not just that it's good content. I find that tends to be the discussion, and that's not necessarily the point. The point is whether or not it's consistent with the things you want to share with people, it's consistent with where you're taking them, and it's consistent with where you believe marketing should be. Sometimes you might find that, a PLR product might be talking a lot about something that is in the make money online space, and it could be talking a lot about things in a way that you don't necessarily want to brand. If you don't read it, and you don't make sure that it's saying things that are consistent with what you believe, then that's not going to help you. All right. So again, everything that you buy, right? Everything that you buy in terms of content, it needs to go into your learning center. Everything. So that's first and foremost. So you get whether it's our videos, and I think that that's especially true with AI coaching playbook. It should be going into your learning center where your customers are going to see it. And one of the easiest thing to do is to add it to the membership and then let people know, well, hey, it's new. You've got this now. Um, what that does is that increases the value of your membership, right? It increases the value of what you're providing people on a monthly basis. Um, I do think that one of the ways that you can kind of monetize this is to talk to coaches. And there are a lot of business coaches right now who are trying to explain what AI does and trying to explain what AI is, and don't necessarily have the expertise in being able to do that. And so you're going to share these videos with them so they know and understand the overview of the platforms in enough depth that they'll be able to help their own customers. Now that coach might be you, but basically what you're doing with this course is you are training coaches. And a lot of people who are in your marketplace or who are your customers, a lot of people are coaches right now. A lot of people are business coaches, and they are talking about AI, but don't necessarily have what I think is a good technical overview of where the platforms are and where they're going. Plus, if you start focusing on all these little bitty fiefdoms and all these little bitty platforms and not what the major players are doing, what happens is you might find some really cool things and they do some really fantastic things, but that may not be there 6 months from now and may end up getting bought by the bigger players. And so in this course, the courses and the videos that I'm giving you focus on the bigger players and the ones who actually have probably the most viability as this concept starts to roll out. Now, there's some question as to whether or not OpenAI is going to be around. They're losing something like $700,000 a day or something to that effect. I do think that they have enough. They have enough name recognition. They have enough backers. Their founder is public enough, and they're doing enough innovative things. I think they will eventually figure it out. I haven't looked at their board and who's sitting on their board, but I think they will eventually figure out this profit model. It may end up being that they charge people more. They're charging people $20 a month, which is quite honestly, it's low. If you looked at what Microsoft Copilot is going to do, Microsoft Copilot, even if you have a business account, is going to cost $30 per person. Now, you might say, that's outrageous. I'll never pay Microsoft to look at my own stuff. You might say that, but I think that a lot of people are going to buy that subscription so that they'll have access to the insights from all of their data. So if you think about going back, and I didn't cover this in the course, but if you think about going back from the beginning of all your Word documents, and you've got them all in one place, and you were able to go to one place, you were able to ask a question about all of the documents that you have on one subject and get all of the insights on that, that's pretty valuable. And so, and that's going to cost you $30 a month if you choose to go that way. My point by telling you all this is that the bigger players are doing the kinds of things with AI that will make it viable, and they're going to be around. So your customer, whoever you're showing these platforms to, whoever you're teaching, they need to know about these platforms. Again, it's not that the little ones are not going to be viable. You know, the things that you might see on AppSumo, you know, maybe they'll grow the one. Like tonight, I might talk about Pictory. That's going to, you know, that's kind of unique. It's kind of innovative. However, they are very vulnerable, right? I think that probably in another 6 months, was it Chat GPT is going to be able to help you to be able to create video? Is it going to be at the same level at which Pictory is going to do? I don't know. But again, the bigger players are going to be where your customer needs to know and understand. So that's what I focused on in this course, so that when it comes to AI and you're trying to tell a coach what they need to know, it's in this course, right? And these 20 videos will give them enough of an overview and understanding of what these technical platforms are and what they're going to do. I did not talk about research. I did talk about research in AI marketing playbook, and you know, making sure that your customer knows that they should be looking at, you know, OpenAI. They should be following OpenAI. They should be following Microsoft in terms of the research, because they tend to be where this thing is going. So basically, the videos are a coaching program. One of the ways that you could actually monetize this is you could do a certification. Um, there are ways to be able to put together a certification program, and you can actually kind of do that with quizzes. I know that if you have something like Teachable, and I do know that it's also in the Go High Level platform. What you can do is you can set up quizzes, and you can have those quizzes so that people got to pass those quizzes to get to the next level, and then they're going to get a score, and you give them a certificate at the end, right? So that's a way of being able to monetize this, where you're not just selling a course, but you're selling some kind of certification. Teachable does that, and they do it in concert with a site called Accredible. In the way you've heard of that. I've only looked at Accredible a little bit. It's a little pricey, I think, for where our corner, if we're talking about solo business owners, those of us who are solopreneurs, that's a little pricey in terms of what they want in terms of add-on. I think that it's perfect for a corporate situation where what you're trying to do is add on a certification. It's a little pricey for us, but it could be where you're going. And if you're going to kind of build around a certification, right, that's a great USP. So you're going to be in the marketplace. Not only you're going to be teaching, let's say, I don't know, any subject, Zoom, you're going to teach OpenAI, you're going to teach all these AI platforms, but you're not just going to teach them, you're going to certify your customer. You're going to give them a certificate. You're going to say to them, you've passed, and they're going to be able to put this on their website. Again, as long as you can build the credibility, that's going to be valuable. That can set you apart from in the marketplace. So an AI certification is a way to do that. Again, think creatively about that. You're probably, if you try to go down super official channels, it's going to cost you to be able to do that. You're probably not going to do that, but there are ways of being able to take the certification concept and to set it up with your course so that when your customer finishes it, they get something that says, hey, I finished this course, and you want to make it as official as you can. You can charge for that. Obviously, one of the things you can do is you can make this into what I call an MMO course, or make money online course, kind of course that's going to go into Warrior Forum. Now, when you start talking about, launching on Warrior Plus and JVZoo, you can't take a PLR course and make it your front end course, right? So what you can do though is you can make it an upsell. I know that Barbara Ling, she does that a lot, or at least she used to. I haven't purchased anything from Barbara in a long time, but I do know that one thing that Barbara was very good at was, she'd have an awesome front end offer. And this is probably before she started, when she bought Sean's library, but she'd have a great front end PLR offer, and then the upsell would be a PLR product that maybe she purchased. Maybe she bought unrestricted rights. She's going to give the rights to her customer, but it was an upsell to her front end offer. Maybe she didn't create something that was fully comprehensive, but she wanted to go ahead with a launch, and so she used the PLR as an upsell. That can be done in any market. So if you get any PLR product, just because it's a front end offer when you buy it doesn't mean it has to be a front end offer when you sell it. So let's say you bought it. The concept is it's supposed to be a front end. You buy the back end, use it as a back end. That's not the way you have to use it. Anytime you get PLR, you can use it however you want and it fits your business model. And so what you can do with this is, of course, you can make it an upsell to your main offer, right? That is a way of being able to do it. And then obviously, one of the best ways to do it, specifically with our videos, is to combine it, right? I mean, this goes together with any of our AI titles. We did AI design tools. This will go together with that. Obviously, our Chat GPT videos, this will go well with that. Our prompt engineering videos, this will go well with that. Our Chat GPT plugin videos, this will go well with that. So any of those courses that you already have from us, this would be kind of a glue course. It'll fit together with all those. And then you set up the course as a way of being able to give people a comprehensive technical education, again, without overwhelming them. And I do want to kind of come back to this idea of overwhelm here in a minute. As I talked about last week, one of the things I really encourage you to do is to start thinking about, when you set your videos up in a course, don't just throw them up in a course platform, right? Because the course platform is cool, it gives it a clean look, and it can be kind of mesmerizing. And you think, well, that's what I want to do. I want to give myself a professional look, and I want people to come to a watch page or a set of videos where they can watch. One thing I've seen people do that I do not personally like as a customer, because sometimes the page does not necessarily load, is if you're going to put multiple videos on one page, because sometimes that page takes a long time to load, and then really what you're missing is the opportunity to monetize that page. Now, if you're just talking about, let's say, videos that are PowerPoint videos, or they are, let's say, videos that don't necessarily show a process, an over-the-shoulder process, I think it's fine to put them there, because you don't necessarily, you're not necessarily trying to stop. It doesn't really have the power to get someone to stop. Now, and but an over-the-shoulder video does. I'm going to get to that here in a minute. So what I believe you should be doing with all of your PLR videos, right, is inside of a course platform of some kind. Even if that course platform is going to be your WordPress site, you put one individual video. First of all, again, I just want to say this: you should not be voicing videos, right? That you should be focusing your attention on marketing. If you must have something that has your name on it, you should be saying something like, our trainer did this. Our training company did this. We contract with a training company. We contact with these experts. They come in and they teach these subjects. So you should not be thinking about revoicing videos. That's really a waste of time. And unless you want to brand yourself as a technical guru, right? Most people on this call, I don't think that's the way you want to brand. I don't think that's who you want to be in the marketplace. Very few people want to be that person. And so it's not necessarily your most valuable play, short term or long term. Now, I said all that parenthetically to say this: every video that you put and you make available to your customer should be on one page, individual watch page. Now, I know that when you upload videos to, let's say, Teachable, you upload them to Go High Level, you upload them to System, you upload them to Thinkific, they're going to end up, the customer is going to have an experience where they're going to see that video on one watch page. They're not going to see all the videos on one page. They're going to be able to watch that one video on one page at a time. They finish that, they're going to move on to another watch page. Here's why that's important: because you want to make sure that your offers are going to be there, right? So every place where you've got a watch page, right? Every place where you have a watch page should be an offer. You should have an offer on every watch page that you have, every video that you have. And so you could call it double monetization, but you should be monetizing that page. You can put, so if you have our Chat GPT videos in this course, right? Now, that's not going to be the case for every course, but in this course, a good course to a link to put on your watch page would be having our videos as your course set up so that people come to the watch page on, let's say, video 7 in this course, they're watching it, you send them to our Chat GPT videos where they're going to get it from you, right? You're going to set that up as another product. Same thing is going to be true with our prompt engineering. This is an excellent place for you to be able to put that course as a watch course, as a course on your watch page. It should be there, right? So if you've already got that course, you put that course on your watch page as a link. And when I say put it as a link, it should be on your server. It should be your offer. It should be monetized by you, not me, right? So don't send them to our page. Don't send them to our page. I put our URL in case you don't have it. So when you put our videos on your as a link on your watch page, they should go to a place where they can buy them from you, right? So you should have these courses that are set up as courses on your site, right? So Chat GPT is a course we have. Prompt engineering is a course we have. Both of those courses should be links on your watch page or hosted on your site. You should join the Pictory affiliate program because that's covered in this course. Pictory does have an affiliate program. So you're not trying to get rich on these things. All you're really trying to do is to make sure you're monetizing, so that if someone's going to come to your watch page and they're going to be on that Pictory video, you're going to give them an opportunity to go and get Pictory right there on the page. And so you should be doing that with all of your videos. So anytime you have a video course, that video, and you buy a PLR video, it should be on this individual watch page. One video on one watch page. Microsoft has an affiliate program. And so you should be part of that affiliate program. And every time that Microsoft is talking about something they're doing, Bing Copilot, Windows 11, and it doesn't matter if you're a Mac user, right? It doesn't matter if you're not a Windows aficionado. You're not a Windows fanboy. I'm not one. I do use Windows 11. I like it. It's useful, but I'm not a fanboy. But you want to have this on your watch page. You want to have the Microsoft affiliate program, your affiliate link on your watch page, right? That's very easy to do. Now you're going to have to join their program. So you're going to have to go and find out what it takes to be approved. And it's not necessarily going to be a slam dunk, but you should go and find out what it takes to be approved, get approved, make sure that the Microsoft affiliate program link is on the watch page for this course that we're talking about, which is AI Coaching Playbook. Same thing is going to be true. So again, we talked about the Adobe affiliate program, right? So Adobe has affiliate program. I don't know. You're not going to get rich with this. So you can't think about everything like MMO, right? So you don't have to worry about, well, I gotta, when am I going to get paid, and what's my affiliate commission going to be? That's not necessarily going to be your concern here. You just want to make sure that every space you have where the customer is going to stop inside of your presence, that you monetize it, right? And all of these little things add up. What happens to marketers, I find, and I can say that it's happened to me at times, is you sort of do certain things when you're trying to first get started. You will put anything together, and you'll put a link out there, and you will do it without reservation. What happens when you start to get in this game for a little while, maybe you start to see a few more things, maybe you start to have a little success, maybe you start to see some things that are happening for you. You start saying, well, these little things are too little for me. I'm not going to do them. These are the little things that are cumulative. So everything in content marketing, in internet marketing, is cumulative. And so you should have the Microsoft affiliate program in that watch page. You should have the Adobe affiliate program on your watch page. You should have the Canva affiliate program on your watch page. I don't have the links here. These are very easily, go to your favorite search engine and Google them. And you're going to have to figure out what it takes to join their program. So, that's not what this session's about. Maybe at some point I will cover that, what you might need to do in order to get approved for programs like Microsoft, Adobe, and Canva. What I will tell you is they're going to ask you for your website. They're going to ask you for your web presence. And so I think you want to make sure that if there is a human reviewer, that they look at your web presence and they see, well, hey, this person is going to be a good fit for our customers, or they're going to bring us good customers. Expect that people are going to look at your social media, right? Expect that people are going to Google you and see what kind of web presence you have. So you should be working on things like your YouTube channel and your Instagram page and all those things. You should have something that kind of speaks to what it is you do, so that when you start to apply these affiliate programs, that's what they're going to do. They're going to Google you, and you're going to make sure that you show up as kind of the person that you want to be, so that when someone says, well, should we approve them, they'll look and see, oh, well, that's a person we like to approve. That's a person who's serious about their online business. I'm going to say this about the things I'm going to tell you about are specifically inside the DFY Live Masterclass. So, for example, so Teachable does have an affiliate program. Now, you don't have to go to the DFY Live Masterclass to get that. But what I will tell you is that they do have a coaching platform. That's what I want to tell you. So there is a distinct coaching platform on Teachable. Now, why is that important? Because your customer may be looking for a platform. You don't have to use the platform. It's not important that you use the platform in this case. All you're trying to do is to make sure that your customer knows what options they have. The reason I'm telling you about this, that's with the DFY, is because that's part of what I'm going to cover are coaching platforms, right? I'm going to cover coaching platforms. And so if you get the DFY, one of the things you're going to want to do is make sure that you join the Teachable Affiliate Program, because that's going to be one of the links you want to have on your watch page with that course if you're going to use it, right? The DFY Live Masterclass. That's the upgrade to AI Coaching Playbook. The same thing's going to be true with System.io. They've got their own affiliate program. You can join their affiliate program. I am going to talk about it in the DFY Live Masterclass. So you are going to want to make sure that you have an opportunity to monetize it. That's an easy way to monetize. Now, again, now you might be looking at all these affiliate links, and if you go and show them to somebody who's a full-time affiliate, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to say, you can't do anything with that stuff. I'm not talking about you sending out doing email marketing with all these things. I'm saying these things need to be on your watch page, because there are a lot of offers, right, that might come from ClickBank or Warrior Plus, JVZoo. You put those on your watch page, you're going to make some people mad, right? You want to make sure that everything you put on that watch page where your video is, that it represents you well. And these things that I've just told you about, they're relevant to the course content that your customer is going to see in AI Coaching Playbook. So you want to have all these things on your watch page. Okay. Then they go high level affiliate program. All right. They also have an affiliate program. Again, I'm going to talk about these in the DFY Live Masterclass. And so if you're going to use that content, you want to make sure that your customer watching that content are having some affiliate links that are going to be available. So once again, what's the recap, right? So what am I basically saying with this entire page? What am I basically saying? I am saying that every individual video that you get should be on a watch page for your customer. So whatever your platform is, if you're using WordPress, if you're using Product Dino, whatever, or Kajabi, does not matter. All I'm saying to you is that each individual video should be on one individual page. Do not put all your videos and make them clickable on one page. Now, again, bad user experience, number one. Number two, bad for monetization. Right? So you want to make this a good process to monetize these videos. Listen, for what you paid for this course, if you will just make the course available on the watch page, get some customers in there, right? If you obviously, if you sell your customer and they actually buy something again on your watch page, you will have monetized, you would have gotten your money back for this course, right? But let's say that you're trying to double your money on this course. Well, I mean, all you really got to do is you got to get those links on your watch page so that curious people, when they're watching the video, they're actually seeing something that's in the video. I do want to say something about this. Let me say one thing. Now I don't know if I wrote this down. Did I write this? I don't think I did. It's something that I meant to say. Okay, let me go forward. I want to talk about where you're going to stream your videos. I talked about this a little bit last week, and this kind of a dovetails into what I was talking about. You need to try to figure out where your customer is going to watch your video demonstration. So there's more to this than I like these guys, they're cool. Right? You need to be able to put somebody into a place where they can experience your content and where they are experiencing it in a way so that they know that the additional things that they need to carry out what you're teaching them how to do, you are going to make those other avenues available to them, right? And we monetize things by putting our videos on a watch page. That's how we monetize PLR, especially over the shoulder video. Again, it might not work so well. Now, you could do the same thing with written content. You could, one of the best ways to do that, quite honestly, is, I mean, you should not give your customer an ebook and just give it to them to download. You should put it in your course platform. You should make it a flip book, right? Make it a flip book. They're very easy to create. Put the flip book inside of your course platform. Why do you do that? because your customer has to stop and read the flip book right there. And so you want them on that watch page. You want them to stop and be there on that page. Why? So that you can, we're marketers. So if you're thinking, well, this is really mercenary, I don't know about that. That makes me kind of feel kind of icky. It makes me kind of feel like all I'm after is the money. Okay, you're on the wrong. If that's the case, right, you should probably not be an information marketer. So the only way you live to fight another day is you've got to make sales. And so when you make sales, right, you've got to continue to make them in order to live to fight another day in this business. So don't start feeling bad because you're doing this. You're actually trying to help your customer. Now, don't put links on your page that are not going to be helpful. Find those things that you feel good about, that you know are going to help them, but you definitely want to have them on the watch page. So let's talk about the streaming platforms. I do want to talk a little bit about our Ultimate Insider program, because whenever you're an insider as a bonus, right, because I'm not going to sell the platform to you, you do get access to a Go High Level sub account as your platform to host and sell your videos. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want people to be able to set up so that they can get recurring income. Right. I know that, a lot of people who kind of find their way to us, I mean, they're taking care of mom and dad, they're taking care of, millennials, right? You got it, getting it on both ends. And sometimes it's not just a matter of the money, it's a matter of the time you don't have. And so you need to have some element of recurring income just to offset some of the things you got to do, and that you also don't have time to create more income. Because if all you had to do was to sit down at your computer for 24 hours, even if you're retired, let's say you retire and you sat down at your computer for 24 hours, you could figure out how to make some money, right? There are enough ways to figure out how to make money online, but you can't, first of all, you start getting up at 40, 50, and 60, you can't sustain being up all night and every day, right? I know that. So one thing you have to do is you have to figure out how to provide continual value and then getting a recurring payment for that value, right? And so that's what we're helping our Ultimate Insiders do. That's one of our main focuses. That's kind of our mission, right? Is to help you do that. And so to that end, we provide as a bonus a video platform. It's not a perfect one. Go High Level platform, it's not a perfect platform. It's got its flaws. But one thing it does, you can host your videos. You can upload your video courses, and you don't have to go and get a Vimeo account. You don't have to use your YouTube link, right? Which is unprofessional. Please don't do that. Stop doing that if you're doing that, putting people on YouTube. Steve, please stop doing that if you're doing that. You can host your videos there and your customer can watch them, right? So that's one way and one streaming platform you can use. Teachable is another one. Now, Teachable is pricey. And so, I've been on Teachable for a while. And the reason I'm on Teachable is because they are venture backed. And I said this on the call last night. It might have kind of gone through one ear and out the other. But one of the things I have comfort with is that, let's say I teach a course that's on Teachable and it's streaming. If something should happen to me, right? I should get hit by a bus. I get incapacitated. I decide I don't want to walk. I think the example I used the other night, right? If somebody in my family won the $1 billion Powerball, I'm not coming back, right? So, if that happened, then what would happen would be you still have access to that course indefinitely. Right now, Teachable might go away and they might go lame. Everybody does, everything does, right? Everything goes lame at some point. But in general, they're venture financed. They're not just some dude in his house, right, running a server. They've got a team. They've got employees. They've got a business. And they, they're pricey, but they allow me to give you the assurance that if you buy something from me and if you get access to that member area, that member area will be yours, right? So that's what I like about that. The other thing I like about Teachable is that I've had my links throttled by Dropbox before. And I know a number of marketers, they use Dropbox, and I used it for a long time until right? I had a launch that went bigger than I thought it was going to go. And then all of a sudden people started writing me and said, well, Charles, I can't get the product. And I thought, well, that's weird because why can't you get it? I can get it. Well, then I write Dropbox and they say, well, you had over 20 gigabytes of downloads today. We're throttling your links. And I just thought to myself, well, that's a fine, how do you do? Right? How are you going to do that? So that can happen. And so once that happened, I said, you know what, I'm not going to let that happen again. At any point in time. And then, and I'll tell you this and then I'll move on. I had a customer who, and I'm just going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She took the link that I gave in Dropbox. She shared that link with her customers. So she said she used that as her download link. And I thought, well, that's not exactly the way this works. So she had a launch. I had a launch the same day. Links got throttled, right? And all these companies will throttle your links. Google will throttle your links. If you're delivering them at Google Drive, they will throttle your links. Mediafire will throttle your links or charge you more. Amazon, you will pay by the gigabyte. So all those things being equal, I put the things in Teachable because it will allow me to give you that course and know it's going to be there tomorrow. Is it perfect platform? No. Right? So Teachable is a platform you can stream from. System.io, a lot of people are getting into this right now. And what I will say to you is that, and that's my affiliate link right there, incidentally. So if you go ahead and you get it from here, then write me back and then I'll hook you up with something. If you get that through our link and you decide to be a paid customer there. Now you can try it, right? A lot of people are talking about that. I know that Aaron Chandran, he's kind of really starting to do some training around that, which he's a good dude and he's really thorough with that kind of stuff. So if you're familiar with him, he's training specifically around system. I'm going to do some videos here and there on my channel about it, but I'm not going to focus on it. So if you get it from here, then I will give you something. But as a platform, their vision is to not be ClickFunnels and it's to not be Go High Level. So they're kind of pricing themselves, whereas Go High Level is going to be $297 a month and then $500 a month. As of right this moment, System is like 97. Now they're going to eventually do a white label. That's probably going to be $197 or $297, just so you'll know. So they're not going to give that to you for $97 a month, where you're going to be able to give people their own accounts. I think that's where they're going. They're asking questions about that. I don't know when they're going to finish that, but expect to then pay them if you want to be able to give other people their own System.io account. Expect to then pay $297, right? You might be lucky and they charge you $197, but you're gonna pay $297 minimum, I think. But it's a platform. They're growing. They are putting communities there. And what they allow us to do is basically, now I don't have an agency account, but what I can do is I can create a share link. And so for the rest of this calendar year, we're going to give you access to the videos by just clicking a link and adding to your System.io account. Now, what that does is that allows you to put all your videos on the watch page, right? You can customize the watch page. That's what's important about this. You can customize the watch page. Go High Level, same thing, right? So the link I'm giving you here is an agency account. But again, you don't have to be an agency unless you want to sell other people their own account. I'm choosing not to sell Go High Level because I don't want to be in the software business. So it is a bonus to Ultimate Insiders. I don't charge them necessarily for use of, I don't necessarily charge them for use of the Go High Level sub account, right? It's just a bonus for Ultimate Insiders and you if you sign up. But you can go to Go High Level and get the ability to give other people their account and do exactly what I'm doing. And so what I'll tell you is that now that's my affiliate link, obviously. Now, if you get it through me, right, you write me and let me know, and then I will help you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know exactly how, but I will help you because I'll be getting a significant affiliate commission as a result of you buying either one of those through my links. So just so you'll know, I'll say that to you. Searchy. Searchy is a unique platform, and they have modeled themselves out to be a membership site. And what's unique about them is they give your customer a premium experience because your customer can search the videos to determine what they're looking for inside of those videos. To date, nobody has matched that. And so they just went up on the price a little bit, but it's a very interesting platform. And what I use it for right now is that's how I create machine transcriptions. I probably create enough to justify the fee, right? Not a lot more than that. I can't say that I've really monetized. I'm still looking for a way to monetize that. Haven't figured that out yet, but it's a little pricey for a video host unless you have a way of monetizing the additional, just so you'll know. So those are ways that you can buy a platform that's not your WordPress platform, where you're not cobbling together something from video. And there's a I guess Russell Brunson was pushing something called Vroomly, right? Some of you all might be familiar with that, and there's some other video hosts that are available to you. But I would suggest that you look at a streaming platform, because what they do is they allow you to put the videos on the watch page and to monetize your watch page. Right? You want to again put the customers on the watch page, monetize the watch page. Now, here's what's important about that and why I say that. Based on what I said last week, what's the number one benefit of using PLR videos that are step by step and over the shoulder, showing processes the way we do? What's the number one benefit of that? The number one benefit of that is that the user can't stop and listen. Right now, if you notice what I'm telling you tonight, right? When I do the replay and I send out the replay, I'm going to tell people, well, you can listen to this, right? You don't have to watch it. You don't have to be there. You can listen to it. And so, but that's not the case with over the shoulder videos. That's not the case with AI coaching playbooks. So when you give people that course, if they want to learn it, right? If they want to learn what's in that course, they got to stop. They got to stop what they're doing. They got to watch. So how do you benefit from that? Right? It's not just that you sold them a course. You're basically, and Dan Kennedy says this, you don't get a customer to sell a course, you sell a course to get a customer. And so once you sold that course, you want to take that customer on a journey with all the other things that will help them to get to the goal where you want to get them. All of those things should be on every individual watch page. You should take your time, right? As I say, when you get an over-the-shoulder video course, when you get AI coaching playbook, right? When you get that course, watch the entire course. Watch it. So that what you do is when you put it inside of your course platform, you say, oh, well, okay, video one, video two, I'm going to put my ChatGPT course on there. I'm going to put my prompt engineering course on video two. And I'm going to put the Canva affiliate program on video 18, or maybe you've got some other things. So you're going to go through every video, and you should be thinking, here's what you want to visualize. You want to visualize your customer coming to watch that video and stopping to watch it. And then thinking, oh, well, where's this pictory? How do I find out more about, oh, there's a link down here. Click. Right? Well, does that necessarily mean they're going to buy it through your affiliate link? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. But everybody that watches that video, they come to watch the video that we did for you on Pictory, right? I think it's video 19 and 20. They watch video 19, and then it's about Pictory. And they go through the process, say, oh, that's interesting. Click to Pictory, right? I did a video on 11 Labs. Right? I think that was video 17, 18. So they're watching this video on the 11 Labs. They say, oh, those are some really good voices. Wow, those are some of the best voices I've heard. Where can I find out more about that? So they're on your watch page. You're watching the video. They say, oh, there's a link to 11 Labs. Click. Does that mean they're going to buy? It doesn't mean they're going to buy, but it means they've taken your affiliate link. They've gone to that page. And so when you have over-the-shoulder PLR videos, that's why I say revoicing videos. Tell the customer that I am your, I'm your trainer, right? They don't know me. They don't know me from a can. They just, that's just my voice. Oh, we hired this guy. This dude, he's got his own training company. He does our videos. That's all you got to say, right? Put the videos on your page. Spend your time marketing your course, marketing your membership, putting your assets on the watch page. So that's the number one benefit of having over-the-shoulder videos, is that the user cannot listen. They have to stop and watch. So please do not think that you are going to have the most benefit by revoicing videos. Right now, the other thing, when they're watching these videos, they're going to see, oh, that video's going to be like 2 minutes. I've got time for that. Because you don't want people to, I used to do this. So, and I'm kind of ashamed. Like I go back to my videos from 2016, 2017, and man, they're long, right? Long. And sometimes I'm typing like www, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, when I cringe when I watch those videos. And as I've grown in this, and I go to, different seminars and stuff to try to figure out how to do this better. Length is important. And people's attention span, do you think people's attention span is getting longer or shorter? That's a rhetorical question, right? Of course, it's getting shorter. And so you want people to look at the video. You want people to say, oh man, this 7 minutes, I'm clicking over to someplace else, right? You don't want them getting off your watch page. You want them to stay on that watch page until they finish watching the video and say, click to get something else that you offer them, right? There should be an offer. There should be an offer of something on every page. Truth be told, you should have an offer on from your site. It should have your buy button on there. Now, affiliate program's nice, right? But it should have an offer on there from you. So you should have our Chat GPT course. It should already be set up on your server as its own offer. When they get to the video on Chat GPT, they say, oh, you have a hyperlink, and the hyperlink says, here's where you can learn the fundamentals of Chat GPT. It's a link there. Click here to find out more. They say, oh, this is about Chat GPT. I don't know about that. Click, right? That's the way it should be. So you don't want them to see a 10-minute video and start getting freaked out. Like, oh man, there's 7 videos. When I see a 7-minute video on YouTube, I don't know about you, I'm done. Right? I'm looking for these days, I'm looking for an AI summary, right? So, but people are not trying to do that. And so you don't want to keep them you don't want to see the video, click off the watch page, because why? Because you lost an opportunity to monetize. That's what, so again, if you don't monetize the watch page, you know what happens? You don't live to fight another day. You don't earn any income. So yes, okay, you made a sale, but and there's a I don't know what book there is, and I quote Dan Kennedy a lot, but he has a concept called present bank and future bank, and so you got a sale, present bank, boom, right? Money comes in, but what about future bank? So you made a sale, but you didn't get a customer. You need a customer. You want somebody who helps you to live or fight another day, because if you got to hog tie all your customers every day to get a new customer, to make a new sale, and to convince them all over, that's exhausting. And you're not going to have time to do stuff like take care of mom and dad, not going to have time to take care of, millennial Molly or millennial Marvin, right? Right? You're going to be stuck. And so you got to start thinking, if you're going to be in this game, you have to be thinking about recurring income, right? And so you keep people on your watch page so that you can get more customers. We monetize the page. That's what we do, right? You should always have something to monetize the page. Okay, so just so that you'll know, when it comes to AI coaching playbook, I think within 72 hours, I'm going to do the DFY tomorrow. And I tend to say within 72 hours, when I finish that, then those share links are going to be available. So you do have to get the upgrade in order to get the share links to your Go High Level Agency or System.io. Now, if you don't want to do that, and you're an Ultimate Insider, you don't have to get the upgrade in order to get the share codes, right? So I will have the upgrades after the DFY for Ultimate Insiders because they have their own Go High Level Sub account. Um, and so yeah, so again, that was from last week. Any questions? Any questions? And let me kind of see. Let me see the questions here. Let's see. Okay, so I think Santu's question is, do you get a discount on System.io if you use our affiliate link? No, unfortunately not. I wish I could. But but System.io is really cheap right now. And so, I don't know how long it's going to be that cheap. Even the premium program's like $97. But it's going up. They got to, right? They have to go up on the pricing. I'm telling you. So whatever you're seeing right now, if you're watching this, please do not think, oh, well, how dare they go up on the price? I'm telling you right now, you're listening to me. If you're looking at System.io, everything they're offering, they are going up on the price. They didn't tell me that. I don't have any secret people on the inside. I'm just looking at what they're providing. I'm telling you, whatever you're paying today, they're going up on the price. So maybe you'll get grandfathered in. And that's probably what's going to happen. And please don't think I'm trying to sell you on System.io, right? So, but if you're going to get it, you probably want to get it. Okay, so Jim's asking, what is it? It's a course platform. It's kind of an all-in-one. So it hosts the videos, it has a sales pages, it has a virtual community, right? So all of that is pretty much what it does. It's kind of an all-in-one. So here's what I'll do. They've got a free account, right? So I think I'm gonna give you again. I'll give you our affiliate link, and I'll put that in the chat. And you can just kind of get the free account, play around with it, right? And like I said, if you do decide to get a paid account, not you personally, Jim, because I think you're set. I mean, I don't see how this is going to benefit you, Jim, because you've already got a system with wish list member as well as what is it? Optimized press. I'm not seeing that you're going to change, but you can take a look at that. Okay, for AI coaching playbook is the plrshow.com/new or the plrshow.com. I'm going to type this in the chat. BCPB, right? Either one of those. And then someone asked if I had PLR on System.io. I do. System.io is the plrshow.com/SYDI, right? And I put that yeah, Jim, I don't see you switching. And so it would be a distraction, to be quite honest. It's a great program. For somebody who doesn't have that, who doesn't have anything. But for somebody who's already using something, it's working, you know how to get it to work. It'd be a distraction, quite honestly. As great as it could be. Yes, and that just send me a support ticket. Yes, send me a support request. Okay, so Richard's asking, what do I think of the ThriveCart training program? Do you mean ThriveCart Learn, Richard? What do I think of ThriveCart Learn? Yeah. Okay. Here's what's happening. And you will find that. So if you look to Optimize Press, uh, all of these companies, here's what happened. They all started offering what the other one had. So in other words, it used to be that Optimized Press was your page builder for WordPress. It was the premier page builder. It was Lead Pages, Optimized Press, if you want to do it on WordPress. But I think what they tried to do was they're trying to keep people from leaving them. And so a way to keep them from leaving them, they then start to offer some of these other features. And that's what they've all started to do. ThriveCard did the same thing. And so ThriveCard said, well, if these other companies are offering membership platforms, affiliate stuff, and payment processing, then we're going to offer some of this stuff too. Now, do I think ThriveCart Learn is the best? I think it's a matter of convenience, right? I think it is a matter of what you make work. And a membership platform and a payment processor, an affiliate platform, quite frankly, is like being married. So it's not perfect. You're not perfect. You learn to live with each other. And so you got to try to get something that makes up for your deficiencies. So when you look at any kind of software, it should make up for what you can't do well and what you don't want to do. So if it does those things, you will always find somebody who will come and offer you something better. But the question is, does it make up for what you can't do, what you don't like to do? If it does, you, like getting married, you marry it and you forsake all others, right? You just put the blinders on. They start saying, oh, I'm putting this on, product Dino, and I'm going to have this one on AppSumo. I don't care about it. I don't care if it's cheaper. I don't care what it is, because I know what I have, and I know what makes up for my own deficiencies. And so I think that's kind of what's happening with ThriveCart. They're trying to offer a course platform, and it's got some unique features. There's always going to be somebody who can do something better, who all they do is course platforms. So ThriveCart is an okay course platform, but that's not their business. Their business is being a shopping cart. So it's just okay. And it's integrated. So do I think it's awesome? I can't say it's awesome, and I don't use it. And I can't say I don't use it because it's not awesome. I don't use it because it just doesn't fit. Right? Okay, so let's see. How would I compare System.io to ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels has Russell Brunson. So, uh, they've got now System.io, they've got this community on Facebook. And here's what's happening. The same thing that happened with ClickFunnels, same thing that happens with all these platforms, is people figure out that it's lucrative to sell it as an affiliate. And so that's what a lot of people are focused on. And so a lot of people are focused on the affiliate opportunity. And so when you're in that Facebook group, I do not spend time in the Facebook group. If you listen to me, you listen to me rail about not spending time on Facebook. And that's one reason why I don't, because there are any number of people that have business models, and what they're trying to do is they're marketing the platform, which is cool, right? I have no problem with that. ClickFunnels is the same thing, right? So they spend a lot of time marketing the platform and getting the users involved in marketing the platform. And so I've never made that a business model. And so it can be distracting. And so System.io has a lot of features that are similar to ClickFunnels. I don't know that ClickFunnels has a community portion. And I don't know how great System.io's is, but they got one. So I think what System is trying to do is they're trying to compete with ClickFunnels. I don't know that they're trying to compete with Go High Level. They may eventually, because Go High Level is really made for local marketers. System.io is made for online marketers, and I think that they're trying to be in an arms race with ClickFunnels. So I think they're trying to, and ClickFunnels is not trying to match anybody. They're trying to put distance between themselves and everybody. So I don't think they're looking at System trying to copy anything they're doing. I do think System is going to make sure that if ClickFunnels comes up with anything that's super innovative, they're going to come up with something that's going to rival that. And so to get the top tier of ClickFunnels is $297. System.io is $97. Can you build a page in the same way as ClickFunnels? I think you can. Can you sell your stuff with System.io? I think you can. Does it integrate with Zapier? Yes. So right now, ClickFunnels has Russell Brunson, who will be training you. Now he'll be selling to you, but he'll be training you. And System.io has this community, and the community is of marketers, and both platforms are basically focused on not only you using the platform, but also marketing the platform as a business opportunity. Well, I hope that answers your question. Okay, so Santu's asking SYDI, and it's just the SYDI and BCP. It just the URL that I use, right? So it's a 4-digit code that I just use to keep track of stuff. I keep track of it that way. So all it is just a URL. That's all it is. Okay, right. Okay, good. Yeah, yep. I get you. Thank you, Richard. Yeah. The Facebook group thing. I just never. I quite frankly, I mean, I guess if I was good at it, right? I start talking on Facebook, and I just, I tend to say the wrong thing. So I just high. So when I go there, right, I'm hightailing it out of there when I go there. So I get there, I might answer an affiliate support request, an affiliate request. Affiliates have questions, they know to get a hold of me there. And as soon as I get there, I'm running away from Facebook as fast as I get there. Right. So be that what it as it may. Okay, so Sharon is asking if I have an example of a watch page. Yeah, let me see if I can pull something up here. Let's see, let me see if I can pull something up for you, Sharon. Let's do this. Okay, I'm looking off to the side here, everybody, because I'm going to try to do this, pull up this sample for Sharon of a watch page. And let's see. Let's go inside of here. Okay. So for business coaching playbook, this is a watch page, right? So we put the course and make the course available to you to watch. Now, here's what I have not yet had time to do myself. So, but what will eventually be here is going to be a link here for other stuff you can get. Perplexity, right? Let me kind of show you. Let me see. Maybe I did it here. Did I do it here? Maybe did I do it here? Okay, no, let me see. Where did I do it? Okay, so here's my, now this is not an actual watch page, but this is my support link. Right? So where the support link is, I've also got the Ultimate Insider page. So that's an example of what you would do. So if this was a video page, right? This is where I say click to answer our support, but I've also got this page monetized. So that is really what you want to do is you want to make sure every page is monetized. Right? Okay, so the question is, can you use your Go High? Sharon, does that answer your question, first of all? Sharon, does that help you? Um, okay, so can we use our Go High Level sub account that comes with insiders for other things other than selling PLR courses? Yes. Right? You can use it for just about anything legal, please. Anything legal. So, yes. Uh yeah, true, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, if spelling was a crime, I'd be in jail. So, uh, okay. Okay, so Jim is asking, yeah, so business coaching playbook is already in your course inventory, Jim, as an ultimate insider, so you should already have it. So yeah, you've got it. So yes, you do get it. Yes, you've got it. Uh, okay, so yeah, so let's see. Do we have access to Go High Level training? It's a bit hard to use. Yeah, it is hard to use. I've done 10 videos on it. Um, and I do have an insider playlist. I am building that playlist as we go. So I've got the basics of setting up a course on Go High on our sub account. So I've got enough there for you to set up a course, but obviously it's a huge subject. And so I am building that library as we go. So there are 10 videos right now, and I need to do more. That's the answer to your question. So yes, it is very involved. It does a lot. And so, but I would say that in terms of setting up a course, there are only a few things that you have to know how to do and understand. And those 10 videos will show you how to set up a course that I've done. Right? Good question. Okay, let's see. Where can we see the list of what's included in the insider membership? Okay, so I didn't really get to that, so let me get to that now. Um, okay, so one full. Okay, Jim, we'll see you later. One full funnel every month. Um, you get our 52-week new marketer workshop PLR course with the live PLR. Get our PLR Boss live course. And right now, I'm doing PLR Boss, where I am teaching for the next 6 weeks. I'm going to teach you and all the other insiders how to do an MMO launch. It's called PLR Boss because you could launch PLR if you wanted to, but that's what I'm teaching for the next 6 weeks. After that, I'm going to go into branding on a weekly basis. We've got a video academy boss, and that's where we talk about the platform, right? So those are the videos where I've taught on how to put the platform in order. Those videos are growing. They're 14 in that course. It needs to be more. And then everything else, all the other additional content comes at 50% off the original launch price. On-demand email support, the insider platform opportunity, obviously. If you choose to do an MMO launch, as long as it's a fit to our audience, we will help you with promotional support. MMO launch means make money online launch. So I mean, when I say MMO, I mean the people who are internet marketers. So these are people who buy and sell on the Warrior Forum, buy and sell on JVZoo. They teach other internet marketers how to make money. Right? Okay, and Jim says he can vouch for product launch support from me. Yep. Yeah. Any Ultimate Insider, let me know. I will support your launch, right? As long as it's a fit, right? And sometimes even if it's not a fit, I have sent it. So, uh, yeah. So the goal is to help you to get to recurring income, right? So that's the goal. All right. Yeah. So what does it mean to support your launch? So it means that if your launch is a fit to my audience, um, I will mail your offer to my list of affiliates regardless, right? So your offer doesn't have to be a fit with my particular community, right? For me to do that. So to a minimum, I do that. But I will also, if it is a fit to people who buy business related PLR, um, if it's a fit, right, a general fit, it'll help people, then I will send it. Right now, obviously, I want to take a look at it. I want to see that it's going to meet my standards. But in general, yeah, that's what it means to support your launch. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. All right. Any other questions? Well, as my as my friend Gail Briscoe says, so much for, I don't know if Gail's here tonight, so much for 30 minutes. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.